Indices continued with a sharp meltdown today as well after a stronger pullback from the record highs. We have seen a greater meltdown continuing today. As we have discussed with the Asia and Europe session, prices have moved lower towards the support zone. Now, what to expect? Big day today. The NFP data definitely going to set the stage on fire. Are we looking forward to a further crash with the NFP data, or there should be a reversal and a rise? What should be our strategy in order to profit trading the S&P 500, Nasdaq 100 and Dow Jones today? We're gonna see here with the help of charts and indicators. This is the second update for the day, and this is the only channel to deliver twice a day updates such that you can profit across US futures with the Asia and Europe session, and then now with the US spot markets. Subscribe, press the bell icon, do like, share and comment, join the free Telegram channel for live market updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start. First, we'll look into S&P, followed with Nasdaq in the end, Dow, watch till the end. Earlier in the day, I have mentioned that once price trades now below 6320 levels, you can expect a greater slide. What has happened is finding it difficult to break beyond 6340. We have seen a good drop, and it has moved now below 6280, the critical support zone. Now, what's happening here below 6280? See, it is still staying bearish. Lower highs and lower lows are there. And now the support earlier are going to remain the resistance now, and thus it is pretty important for S&P to break beyond 6340, the next milestone. Till then it is not yet bullish. It can retrace but not yet complete reversal. Stochastic oversold, the MACD bearish, the RSI oversold. Things are slightly oversold here for S&P, and thus it is trying to show a pullback. Look at the move here: drop, retracement, drop, retracement, drop. It could retrace towards where? Retrace towards possibly 6320-40 zone, but I think it is going to remain a difficult task. Stochastic definitely oversold, the MACD bearish, RSI oversold. Things are definitely oversold here for S&P, and hence it is trying to show a pullback. Look at the moving averages. These have crossed over here on the sell side, certainly a bearish sign. Only thing here is looking at the candles. See the bearishness getting diminished here. Look at this move and this move. The bearishness getting diminished, and now it is trying to show a pullback. Let's wait for it to stay beyond 6290, where you can again expect 6300, and then beyond 6300, 6304, expect 6320 levels here. 6320 is going to be one critical number for S&P to break beyond. Stochastic oversold, the MACD divergent and bearish, RSI oversold. On the 3-hour charts also things are slightly oversold. Likewise on the 4-hour charts, see, first of all, the price is outside Bollinger Bands, and hence it is trying to show a pullback. Yes, it is difficult for S&P to stay completely outside bands here, and hence trying to show pullback. But I can say that on the upside, the resistances are definitely pretty strong here. Does still 6320, you have to be careful. Things are oversold here as well on the 4-hour charts, and that is why we can see a little pullback. Now coming to the daily charts, look at the daily charts here. Price is now trading below 20 period. That is an important sign. Next, look at yesterday's candle. A major swing is seen right from the highs towards the 20 period, and today it is just continuing with this momentum. When you see the candle here, it appears that it is going to move towards the zone at 6220, 6200 soon. Looking at the move, what we had seen yesterday and today, it appears today could be the day when it may try to do so. Possibility exists strong. You have to be careful with the buys. You have to be careful with the buys as long as 6340 is not taken. Stochastic bearish, the MACD trading with divergence and bearishness, RSI looking down. So thus it is very clear that it is going to be a swingful day. We are going to see higher volatility here, and thus on the upside you have to be careful till 6320 levels. So yes, considering this, you can buy at 6286, expect 6294, 6302, 6316, and then 6325. Once this is taken, then 6340 will be there very soon. Appears difficult, but nothing is impossible. Yes, it can reverse the complete trend with just one single candle. I do not see it breaking 6340 anyways today. That is my expectation. But yes, these are markets again beyond my expectations. Always. On the downside, now I'll recommend a selling entry at 6272. Expect 6260, 6240. And then in fact 6220 and 6200 cannot be denied. And remember, this time staying below 6260, we are looking at 6200, 6220 very soon. Take your trades accordingly. Let's move to Nasdaq 100. Tech 100 moved towards the next support zone at 22,900, and see, this was the greater consolidation zone. We had seen Tech 100 taking the support somewhere here, and then we have seen the rise. Now it is back to the zone here. What has happened since then? See, first of all, after the drop it has retraced, and then we have seen a greater slide. Now 23,100, 200 is the zone, is what Tech 100 need to breach on the upside, and if and only if it trades beyond 23,200, you can say that it is a reversal. Appears difficult but not impossible. See, the moving averages here are trading with divergence, and see this is looking sharply downwards, which is certainly a bearish indication. Though the stochastic MACD or RSI things are getting slightly over, and that is why we can see after hitting the lows at 22,900 it is trying to show a pull. Now similar is the observation on the 2-hour chart. See symmetrical move here. I'll definitely watch out where it candle where the current candle takes it. I do not see it breaking beyond 23,200, but yes, these are markets. Once you see it staying beyond 23,020, you can take a buy. Expect 23,060, 23,100, and once it trades beyond 23,100, expect 23,170 and 23,200. Let's wait for it to take a direction. Stochastic oversold, MACD sharply bearish, RSI oversold here. Things are slightly oversold. Look at 3 hour. Similar observation here on the 3-hour charts. First, you can see these two candles. Second, 23,200, definitely a greater milestone. Third, the crossover in the moving averages is on the sell side. It's a bearish indication. Look at the move here. This was the base it is created after retracement, a good rise, and it has erased all the gains. Now it appears it is heading towards 22,800 and 22,650-600 zone. Now for the current candle, for this to happen, I'll say till 23,060, you have to be careful with the buys here. Things are definitely staying oversold, and hence we can see a little recovery here, but it may continue. When it can stay overbought for a while, it can stay oversold for a while as well. On the 4-hour charts, the moving average is convergent. Also notice the move is outside Bollinger Bands, and hence it is trying to show pullback. Now if you see it is staying beyond 23,020, initiate a buy for 23,050-60 and 23,100. And if and only if it trades beyond 23,200, you can say that it is reversing. Else you have to trail your stop losses. Yes, indicators are slightly oversold. Coming to daily. Now notice on the daily charts, what did we discuss? Divide this into two: rise, retracement. Rise, it is retracing. Now when you draw a parallel here, you can find out the lows for this channel are now towards 22,600, and if it trades below 22,600, 22,400 will come into picture. Now notice after a greater pull yesterday, we have seen it dropping right from the highs. Now it is trying to trade below 20 period, which is a bearish indication, which means it can keep moving towards the 50 period moving average sitting at 22,500 levels. Hence more bearishness can be seen. The MACD is just starting to diverge, which suggests more bearishness ahead, and this confirms more volatility ahead. Now before I give you the levels, you should also learn this art of trading, where you can identify the profitable trades with ease, where you can trade with profits. And thus, do join my next mentorship by the starting 1st of September. Connect with me, write an email, ping me or Telegram for your queries. And if you're looking forward to a trusted partner which offers you a SAF-free account with lowest spreads and no hidden charges, easier transactions and easier withdrawals from across the globe, you can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video description. And if you're just willing to trade as per the signals, be a part of my signals channel on Telegram. We have captured, see what people do not capture in a month or so, we have captured today in a single day, selling right from the highs here and trailing it all the way towards 22,900. We have captured already, and see if you include S&P and Dow Jones as well, thousands of points in a single day. Amazing day it is. Join the signals channel and enjoy profits. Now where you should buy now, you can buy 23,020, but you have to trail first resistance at 23,050-60, 23,100 second, 23,140-150 third, and 23,200 the fourth. Till 23,200, it's not bullish. It can drop sharp again from any of these levels. You have to trail your stop losses, keep booking profits, and keep re-entering if you see in the same direction. While on the downside, I'll recommend a selling entry now at 22,950. Expect 22,900, 910 first target, and then I will look forward to 22,800 directly. It has a greater probability of moving towards 22,800, 22,710 and 22,600, the next milestones. Take your trades and positions accordingly. Let's move to Dow Jones. US30, what it is trying to do, see after getting the resistance here from 44,000, 44,200, we have seen a greater slide. Earlier in the day, I have mentioned once it trades below 44,000, expect 43,800. And see what it has done. In fact, it has moved lower. It has moved towards 43,650 and now trying to erase some of the losses. Now it is pretty important. The resistance is earlier, the support earlier is going to be the resistance now. And hence, if you see it is staying beyond 43,800, buy here. But then 43,900, 44,000 is what it should breach. And then any move beyond 44,000, expect 44,100, 44,200. Till 44,200, you have to trail. It is not yet a reversal. The moving average is trading sharply bearish. Stochastic oversold, MACD sharply bearish, RSI oversold. Look at 2-hour charts. Similar observation on the 2-hour charts here. See this? After every drop, it retraces, and this time after the drop, it is trying to bounce back a little. it is it is possible that it cannot it can continue with the down move here, but yes, it is outside bands, and hence it is finding it difficult to continue with this. Now moving averages have crossed over, which is again a bearish sign, and the prices are trading with divergence from the moving average. Now the 20 period is sitting at 44,200, which is again a greater resistance level. Things are getting oversold here on the smaller time frames, and that is why we can see a recovery. Similar observation on the 3-hour charts. I think it is going to be difficult for US30 to break beyond 44,100, 200. But yes, it is possible for it to retrace towards those levels. Things are definitely staying oversold here, and that is why a little recovery is seen. On the 4-hour charts as well, similar observation. Now this crossover is pretty important. This crossover is coming after a long while, and this confirms more downside here, though a little pullback is what you can see, and that is why I say you can buy here at 43,760 itself, expect 43,800, 43,900 and 44,000. Beyond 44,000, trail your stop losses till 44,200. It can reverse any point of time, but yes, it can reverse for sure, though it is oversold, but it is still got the bearishness intact. Coming to the daily chart, you see on the daily charts increasing bearishness here. It is trading outside Bollinger Bands, and it is trying to fall back within the zone. Also increasing bearishness. See, after getting steps here, it is increasing body size. Earlier in the day, I have mentioned once it trades below 44,000, stay short. Now it has a possibility of a move towards 43,500 next. And thus, once you see it is staying below 43,650, stay short for 43,500, and hitting 43,500 is where it can show you a pullback. See, it is trying to take a dip here. It has seen good bullish move. It can erase this move all the way. You can see a move towards 42,500, 42,000 soon. Though stochastic is oversold, but the MACD, RSI, stochastic, everything having further room for a drop on the daily charts. Considering this, what I'll recommend, you can buy at 44, 43, or rather I'll say wait for 43,800 to be taken, expect it to move towards. See, till 44,000 you have to trail with 50 points. 43,850, 43,900, 43,950, 44,000. Four resistances. Beyond 44,000, 44,100 and 44,200 are the two levels it needs to breach. Once it trades beyond 44,200, stay bullish. Chances for which appears to be less. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry now at 43,700, expect 43,650, 43,600. Below 43,600, stay short for 43,500 levels. Trade accordingly. Like, share, subscribe and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my Signals channel. Reach out to me for your queries, join the free Telegram channel for live market updates, and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Do not miss to watch my monthly forecast tomorrow. Subscribe, press the bell icon. Have a great profitable trading day ahead and a happy weekend. Thank you.